Hi friends, I am Kaushik and I will be starting C++ tutorial series here at Learning at Home. The main objective of this series will be to share the basics of C++ programming for the beginners and students who are new to programming languages. We will be dividing our series into two parts. First, C++ basics, where we will be dealing with variables, data types, strings, array, pointers, and many more. Second, C++ object-oriented, where we will be dealing with encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, and much more. So welcome to the world of programming with C++. Since today is our first day of this C++ series, we will be looking into Introduction to C++. So without further delay, let's begin. C++ is a statically typed, compiled, general-purpose, case-sensitive, free-form programming language that supports procedural, object-oriented, and generic programming. C++ is regarded as a middle-level language as it comprises a combination of both high-level and low-level language features. C++ was developed by Barnes Stroud starting in 1979 at Bell Labs in Murray Hill, New Jersey, as an enhancement to the C language and originally named C with classes, but later it was renamed C++ in 1983. C++ is a superset of C, and that any legal C program which is written is also a legal C++ program. A point to be noted, a programming language is said to use static typing when type checking is performed during compile time as opposed to runtime. You don't have to worry about this note, as we will understand what is actually this note saying gradually as we move ahead in this video tutorial series. Next we move on to object-oriented programming. C++ fully supports object-oriented programming, including the four pillars of object-oriented development. What are these four pillars? First, encapsulation. Second, data hiding. Third, inheritance. Fourth, polymorphism. Now what does these four pillars actually mean? We will be learning about this in our next class, which will be concepts of object-oriented programming. Next we move on to some of the standard libraries of C++. The standard C++ consists of three important parts. The core language, giving all building blocks including variables, data types, and literals, etc. The C++ standard library, giving a rich set of functions manipulating files, strings, etc. The standard template library STL, giving a rich set of methods manipulating data structures, etc. Next we move on to the ANSI Standard. Now what is this ANSI Standard? ANSI stands for American National Standards Institute. It is a private non-profit organization that oversees the development of standards for products, services, processes, systems, and personnel in the United States as well as all over the world. The ANSI standard is an attempt to ensure that C++ is portable. The code you write for Microsoft's compiler will compile without errors using a compiler on a Mac, Unix, a Windows box, or an Alpha, which means that C++ programs will be platform independent. The ANSI Standard has been stable for a while, and all the major C++ compiler manufacturers support the ANSI Standard. What are the uses of C++? C++ is used by hundreds of thousands of programmers in essentially every application domain. It is being highly used to write device drivers and other software that rely on direct manipulation of hardware under real-time constraints. C++ is widely used for teaching and research because it is clean enough for successful teaching of basic concepts. So friends, that's all for today's video. In the next class, we are going to study about the concepts of object-oriented programming. If you want to learn more about C++ and object-oriented programming, then please do subscribe to Learning at Home and don't forget to press the bell icon so that whenever I upload a video for this series, you get the notification of it instantly. Also, do share the video with anyone you know who is new to object-oriented programming or new to C++ or to programming languages so that all their doubts are cleared. So we will be meeting in our next class of this video series. Till then, stay home, stay safe.